Hey, good morning. This is Oval's Fish Room. I'm sorry to disappoint you this morning, but I am going to swing around and show my tanks real quick. But I kind of had a different idea in mind this morning. I don't know how many men I actually have watching my channel, but I ran across a deal on some men's cologne. I am on a budget. I have to do things very tightly, so I do a lot of YouTube research uh, on. I usually type in like inexpensive men's colognes or clone, CLONE, or imitation colognes for men, uh, and try to find deals on things. Anyway, I know this isn't a channel that I usually do that on, and I don't plan on making a habit of it. So I'm going to scan around here real quick and show my tanks. That's the 10-gallon, but you're looking at the end of it over there. Still got, I'll do this real quickly. I don't see my new little boy in here, but he was certainly here a minute ago when I was feeding him. Have to put a little water in there, I see. Anyway, I do love the setup in this tank. I really enjoy that. I'll show this one real quick. There's one of my veil tail males right there. He doesn't like the Cory cat for some reason. Anyway, this is another one where there he is. Pure white, absolutely gorgeous fish. Again, just a veil tail. Now this is a female. This is a female veil tail. She's getting bigger because I put her in a 10-gallon. She was in a smaller tank and I've changed that. Anyway, there she is. She's a beautiful fish. Who do we have over here? We have, I don't see him. And I need to move some things around. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's a big boy. He is really grown. Just a veil tail, but look at the colors. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, this is my 10-gallon guppy tank. Got some pretty males and some females and a lot of babies in here. Okay, this is my what is this, 20 tall. I need to kill some of those snails that are on the wall there. I put a new pump in here. The other one died. Actually, I do want to kind of hit on that a little bit. This was leaking. This was down several inches, and I went to really try to figure out where the leak was coming from. And the actual pump was leaking from where the pump itself mechanism is mounted into the thing. It was leaking from around there and sucking the water out of the tank. And so I took that off, threw it away, and put a new pump, which is much more powerful, as you can see. Anyway, this is the Harlequin Rasbora tank. I'm really enjoying that. This Gallisinaria has really taken off. Look at that. Because this is 20 inches high from top to bottom on the tall 20. There's that. Okay, here's my, I just don't want to disappoint you completely today. Here's my 20 long. It's got some weird catfish that I paid too much for. And there's one. There it is. It's a weird name that I can't, almost like Bulgaria. Almost, I can't pronounce it exactly. Anyway, there are 5 of those in there. And after I got them, I couldn't even find them. I thought they had died off. And I set up another tank. I shouldn't use that word. I simply borrowed some of the plants. They are my own, so I didn't steal them from anybody. But this was much more heavily planted. I took out a lot. There was a huge piece of wood here with Nubius on it that I took out and moved that one over. That was kind of over here in the back. Anyway, this is giving more room to the red cryptocorin, which is beautiful. And look how it's spread out. Anyway, once I moved some plants out of here and gave them more swimming room, they have really been, there's one, a lot more active. And all of them are alive. It's a miracle. So anyway, I have 3 blind cavefish in here. I have 5 of the zebra danios. There's the faster version there, the shorter fin version. Anyway, we've got a stray minnow that I'm not sure how I got in there, and 2 flagfish in the back, male and female. Haven't seen any babies out of those, but anyway, Of course, you got some fast fish in here that might scarf them up if they did have babies. Okay, here's the 5 that's got one of my female bedders. I don't see her right at the exact moment. Okay. Anyway, I like the setup of that tank. It's very pretty. I'm really enjoying that. Okay, this is another guppy tank down here. I'll show that very quickly. It's on the bottom. It's like a 15 gallon. This is a 29. Got a lot of structure, a lot of different fish. Sorry about the scratches, but it came that way because I dug it out of someone's trash. But it didn't leak. It just was scratched. Okay, and this is the 10 gallon tall. It's got pencil fish, as you can see up at the top. I got about 7 of those. There's a big fat one right there. And 13 of the little amber tetras in the back, and 2 cory cats, albino cory cats. And that's a dwarf rubber nose Picosmus with the white spots on his tail. Very pretty. Really, he's gorgeous. And he hasn't hardly grown, so I'm happy about that. Okay, now to my subject, and once again I kind of apologize for this, but it's something for the men that I thought needed to be said. As I said, I do a lot of research. I really can't afford to spend more than $10 on a cologne, but I'm starting to find some great deals on them. This one on the left here is, see if I can get the name, Le Grand White. It's a nice bottle. It's got like a leather strap attached to it around the bottom and through the sides. Very interesting bottle. Oh, sorry. Anyway, that, as I said, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and somebody had suggested that this was kind of a hidden gem that people don't know about. Okay, I'm going to put that down. That is on Amazon for $10.99. That is the cheapest. It's got some higher ones on there, but you don't need to know about that. The lowest price on Amazon right now, I just checked this morning, it was $10.99. I ran across this. I've never been into a Five Below store in my life until I was researching this and was looking I went from Amazon to Google and was seeing if it was anywhere else cheaper, and saw that it was at Five Below for $5. So I went to the Five Below site and looked on there to see if it was in stock, and it was in the land. They said it was $5, and they had some in stock. So I did. Anyway, so I went there and got this for $5. And while I was there, I saw this. This is called, see if I can get the name up here for you. I'm not sure you're going to be able to read that. Let's see if I can find some better light here. Oh, well, I can't find any better light. Anyway, there it is. Okay. The name is Invincible, is the brand. There it is. And this particular one is, I'm not sure you can see that, but it's Extreme. Invincible Extreme. Now it's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. Hell, the bottle was worth $5. But anyway, this is another one that I found at Five Below. There it is. For $5. Now I knew what this was. I've seen it I've seen it as much as $25 on Amazon, but I did scroll this morning and found it for $9.99 on Amazon. But it's if you can find it at Five Below for $5, it's a better deal. Anyway, okay, real quickly, I'm going to end here. The one on the left, Lagrange White, if you can see that, is pleasant. It's nice. I've got it on right now. It's kind of what I call a morning soft fragrance. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's nice. I wouldn't say it hangs in there too terribly long, but I personally spray colognes on my beard, so actually they hang in there longer than most people on their skin would. Anyway, because your oils mix on your skin and this, that, and the other, and you sweat, and different things happen. But on the beard, it pretty much stays almost you know, I can usually smell it on my beard in the next morning. At any rate, this particular one is for $10. Or $11 is what it is. $10.99 on Amazon. I don't think I'd pay that, but for $5, absolutely. And anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. I think it's well worth $5 for any of you men out there that are interested. Now, this particular one, I think the bottle is worth $5. The bottle is just gorgeous. It is. I'm sorry you can't see it real well here, but it is just a beautiful bottle. It's kind of a gray tone on the liquid inside, and kind of a gray, almost purplish metallic look on the top of the bottle. Just breathtaking. Anyway, for $5, now this does project. This does last a longer time. This is lovely. I mean, this is worth every bit of $10, quite frankly. And then for some of you that buy expensive clones, I know that sounds cheap, but again, I have to stay in my price range. So I apologize for mixing this with my aquarium videos, but I don't plan on making a habit of this, so please bear with me. But I just felt like to find both of these at the Five Below store for $5. I mean, they truly were $5. I walked out of here with both of these for like $10.64 or something. It was under $11. You just can't beat that with the stick. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm sorry if I bothered anybody or upset anybody with this, but for the men that are watching that are on a fixed budget, this might be very important. As I said, you want to pass on this one, that's fine with me. I don't think you should pass on this one. This smells like a very expensive cologne. I look at what these are clones of, and it's a very similar bottle actually to the expensive one. It's like $100. So I mean, and some things that I have that are clones of expensive, like Tom Ford, is $400 cologne, and I found, you know, clones of that. I'm saying CLONE, clones of imitations of Tom Ford, tobacco oud and things like that, for $10. So you just got to do your research and look. But anyway, I personally, because I do a lot of research on YouTube, I'm just amazed at how many people say, "Well, I'd rather spend the $400." Well, you know, great if you can do that, but to me, spending that on a clone just sounds ridiculous, at least in my budget. Anyway, I'm on a fixed income. I am 70 years old. Give me a break, okay? Thank you much. Have patience with me. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless. Bye-bye.